Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Kat's Tiny Kitchen. I'm glad you came to visit me today. Today we're going to make a fake apple pie, and we are going to use something from my garden. I've got 4 zucchini here that I have to turn into 8 cups of sliced zucchini, and I'll be showing you one of those in a little bit. I have one here Mike picked up from the Legion, but I probably won't use this because I think it might have cross-pollinated with something. So that's the first ingredient. And with fake apple pie is going to come some lemon juice. Being very careful. I have 2/3 of a cup, sorry. That back there. I have 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I have a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. We have over here, for the second part of the recipe, 3 sticks of butter. Lots and lots of butter. Set that over there. Then we have 4 cups of flour. Set that over there. We have 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. I have 2 cups of granulated sugar. And I have a teaspoon of cinnamon. So those are all the ingredients for the recipe today. So if you give me just a second, I'll get everything around and we'll get this thing going. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do with these to get them ready and looking like apples. So the first thing we're going to do with this is we're going to cut the ends. My garbage bowl over there. And I'm going to cut it in half. Had to get a spoon. I can't do it. I'm going to try this, but not guaranteeing anything. I'm not left-handed. Doesn't need to be a perfect cut. And now that we've got those done, I'm going to move my garbage bowl in here. There we go. Take all the seeds out. Because you don't want any of the seeds from this in your dish. I'm going to scrape it really good. Come on. Just show you on this half. Got the seeds out. So now I'm going to peel it. You don't want the skin. This is going to be very interesting. This is a very thin one. It's breaking apart on me already. That's okay, because we're still going to cut it up. Okay, now that I've got it peeled, I'm going to get that out of the way. Cut this in half. Cut that off too. You don't want any of the skins in here. There we go. Now we're going to cut this in half. And I'm going to start making thin slices. Sorry, guys. That's what you do. So I'm going to do that to all of the zucchini, and I need 8 cups of this. I will be back with you all when I get all my zucchini done. Now the fun begins. But I have to let you in on a little secret. I didn't cut all those zucchini by hand. I didn't slice them by hand. I used my food processor. Slice on the food processor. So the first thing we're going to add is our 8 cups of zucchini. And I did not have to use that big funky looking one. And the lemon juice. And we're going to get this cooking. It's going to take a while. You want them to get tender. You don't want them really cooked all the way, because it's going to finish cooking in the oven. But this is the first part of it. This is the first step, is getting the filling ready to go. And while we're doing that, while this is cooking, we're going to change over to getting our crust and topping put together. Okay, it's time to get the crusts going, and we will be using some of this in our filling, or fig apple pie filling. So I've got my 4 cups of flour here, my brown sugar, and my 2 cups of sugar. And I'm going to try and mix these up a little bit before I start adding the butter. Makes it easier to get the butter to blend in. There we go, that looks good. So now I'm going to start adding my butter. This is a lot of butter. And we're going to cut it in. This part I don't cheat on with my food processor, my mixer, because it is important to do it this way to get it the right crumble. And we're almost got quite a few more pieces here. As you see, it is a lot of butter. So now that we've got that all in, I'm going to start cutting it. Let me wash my hands first. They're all buttered up. And you're going to cut this just like you would it with pastry. So you're going to get this going. And this will help mix it up too. This is good chilled butter. I don't know if I can do this left-handed, you guys. I'm going to try. You just keep cutting it in. Yeah, look, that's looking pretty good. It's about pea size. And yes, I got my hands in there because these little hands sometimes have to dig in. So let me get cleaned up here and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now that we've got this cooked down and it's tender, we're going to add the 3/4 of a cup of sugar, the nutmeg, and the cinnamon. And we want this to cook down also because we want the sugar to dissolve. Get all this in there and get all of it absorbing that lovely flavor. That's the one thing I like about zucchini, especially in this dish, is it's pretty bland all by itself. But if you pair it with other ingredients, it absorbs the ingredients that's paired with it, and it gives it an amazing taste. So we're gonna let this sit for a minute, and before we move on to the next step. Okay, now that we've got our mixture here all good and ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and divide it in quarters. It's gonna be rough lines, and then we're gonna take it over to our pot and put a quarter of this mixture into it. Yes, I'm using my hands. Okay. Mix this up really good. Just kind of mix in a little bit more. Let's turn it into a really great pie filling. So, on to the next part. I need something to stir this with. Okay, now that we've got the quarter mixture in, we're going to add the teaspoon of cinnamon to this. Oh yeah, it looks lovely. Get it good and mixed in. And then we're going to start getting our pie crust ready. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to remove the mixture from the burner so that it'll cool off, and we'll get our crust going. I'm actually making 2 fake apple pies today because I'm going to keep one here and we're going to give one to the Legion to use. So I've divided the batter again. Excuse me for not being in your view. And I'm going to put a quarter in each of these. And I'm going to press it down. Making messes, but it wouldn't be me if I wasn't making a mess. So here we go. Just spread it out. I'm going to press it down. Now I've got my oven preheating at 350 degrees. So there's that one. This pan got a little whopper jawed. Got bent up, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. It will still bake. Now if you're going to make one big one for your family, you can use a 9x13 or an 11x14. I use 9x13. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'm going to bake them for about 10 minutes until they start to get golden brown. Then we're going to take them out. So I'll be right back. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to pull these bad boys out of the oven. They are golden brown, just like I need them. I'm leaving the oven on. We're going to start adding the mixture to both of these. And I apologize, I'm crowded here. So we're going to add half to one and half to the other. And we're going to spread it around. Until it covers the whole crust. You can hear it sizzling a little bit there, that's a good sign. Yeah, looking good. Mike loves this. He says says you can't taste the difference. It tastes just like an apple. So now that we've got that part done, get this out of the way. We're going to start adding the rest of our topping. I've got it divided in half. Just sprinkle it all over the top. Get it good and coated. A lot here too. This is going to bake and it will continue to help thicken the pie. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A bit more over on this side. Sure, I got it all covered. Okay, and now, wash my hands off here. And we are going to pop these back in the oven on 350. We're going to bake them for about 30 to 40 minutes. And when we come back, I will be pulling them out of the oven and showing them to you. So we'll see you in just a minute. So, it's done. It's time to pull it out of the oven. And they are looking beautiful. Now all I gotta do is keep from dropping them. There's one. And two. They are done. I am so happy. They look so good. Now the only thing we have left to do is let it cool, plate it up, take a picture, and eat it up. And I cannot wait. So I thank you all for coming along today. It's been a very fun day with you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Love you, and we will see you on the next one.